So let me explain care credit, because it can be kind of a double-edged sword. It can be beneficial for a patient in some instances, but it's not really beneficial when the hospital is giving it out. And let me explain, because the reason why hospitals are giving this out is because they're having it's an easy way for them to get paid, number one. So they're saying, hey, you can qualify for this credit card, apply for care credit, and then you can put your bill straight onto this credit card. So what's happening is patients are like, awesome, cool, these terms seem pretty good from the credit card company, I'm just going to pay this off. But what happens after that is you lose your negotiating power with the hospital, because once it is paid by the credit card and you call the hospital and say, hey, these charges are not correct, I should have been, applied for this or that, or, something is wrong with this bill, they'll say your account is paid off, we don't have it anymore, take it up with the credit card company. And that's what we're seeing over and over. And that's actually where a social justice law firm got involved in this, because it's not necessarily the care credit card that is the problem. It's the hospital using the card to get out of making these bills right. So that's the issue there. And then the other thing is the terms. You need to be very, very careful of the terms of the credit card. One reason why these credit cards are so alluring to patients is that many of them don't have any interest for a certain period of time. So say you don't have any interest for a year, great. A patient's going to, sign up, because it's essentially like being on a low payment plan, right?
Yeah.
But what's happening is patients aren't able to pay off all of their debt within that time period of the low interest, and then the interest is skyrocketing. We're seeing interest rates of 20% after the 2-year mark. So you got to just be so careful when dealing with those credit cards. If it's something that you want to pay off fast, fine, but make sure your bill is correct before you apply for one of those cards.